Hi there, everyone. Welcome to Kim Chat Live. I'm Kim from FocusYourTime.com and the Focus Your Time podcast and YouTube channel. And we're now streaming live on Zoom, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So say hello if you're in the room. I'm a tad early. Say hello if you're in the room. Okay, well, today I'm going to be talking about personal values. But first, when people say just be yourself, I was thinking about this and I used to be confused about what that really meant. And we always hear, be your authentic self, be your genuine self, or just be real. But what does that mean? I'm seeing if anybody's in the room. Okay, so showing up as yourself means you're aligning with your values. John C. Maxwell says, when values, thoughts, feelings, and actions are in alignment, a person becomes focused and character is strengthened. So, what are personal values? Personal values are priorities that give us direction and provide the foundation for our decisions. And in order to align with your values, it's best to set boundaries. And as we've discussed before, boundaries are rules that you set in place so that you can live the life you choose, and they are set for you, not for someone else. And they are what you will and won't tolerate in your own life. And boundaries are essential to having strong and healthy relationships. If you have set boundaries, you can align with your values and show up as your genuine, authentic, real self. Does that make sense? Again, once you know your own values, you have something to aim for. If you are in the room, please say hello in the chat or in the comments. So when you don't align with your own values, you could head in the opposite direction towards someone else's values. And so my question is, are you living your values? Or are you living someone else's values? And I thought today I'd share 10 of mine. So let me look at my notes. I've got a lot more than these, but these are just ones that I picked out this morning. One thing is productivity. That's one of my big values. I've got my morning routine. I'm very productive in my morning routine. I exercise indoors. I exercise outdoors. I have breakfast. I shower. I put on my makeup, my jewelry, and I check and respond to texts and emails. And my morning routine is just sacred to me, and I have to have it. And usually I get done by about 9:30 in the morning. And I'm really good the rest of the day. For anyone else that needs me, wants to talk to me, I'm good after 9:30. I have energy and I'm ready to go. So usually I don't have the rest of the day planned. But that morning routine, got to do it every single day. Okay, and then my second one is health and wellness. And if you know me, you know that I am just like this wellness freak. And I'm all about health and wellness at all times. So like I said, I work out daily and I follow a pretty much plant-based diet. I take supplements, I get yearly blood draws. And for my brain, I get coaching all the time. And what's funny is I met my hubby at the gym almost 30 years ago. And he's been also working out his whole life. So we've both been working out. That's a big value for both of us. And we continue every single day. But, tomorrow he is actually having surgery on his knee. And we are both not surgery people, hospital people. And so we're both kind of having a little anxiety over this. And I've been emotional this morning about it. So anyway, I'll try to get through this. Anyway, he will be fine. I will be fine. Everything's going to go great. We have great doctors, great staff, everything. So it's just going to be different. And I'm going to take care of him as best I can. Okay, and then another thing, speaking of my husband, humor and fun. I try to make everything in my life enjoyable. And my husband and I make each other laugh daily, and we're very silly together and just love having a good time. We are like, even if we go to doctor's offices, he's doing something funny. I'm not even going to tell you the things he does when they don't come in yet. It's very funny. Well, sometimes he'll like play with a skeleton hand, or he'll just do something really funny and it just makes me laugh. I'm sure people can hear us laughing in there. So another value is order. And it's funny, I was thinking about this morning. We have a new insurance person, and when I go in there, she's got everything laid out perfectly before I even get there. And she's got little Post-its telling me how much things are going to cost, little pink Post-its. I love pink. And her office is very organized. And it just makes a difference when someone's very organized and methodical about the way they do things. So, and also the hospital, because of Mark's surgery, we have to read this 89-page document, but I like how it's all orderly and laid out. That's a huge value of mine. It's just got to be orderly. And my website is pretty orderly. I've got to have everything in order. People have said they like it because they can find things easily. And the handouts I make, the freebies, all of that, very orderly. My brain likes order. And my house is pretty much in order too. We put things back to where we got them. And I just like it to be uncluttered. I just need order. So that's one of my big ones. Another one is convenience. Sorry, I might have a frog in my throat. If you're in the chat, say hello. Ah, my hubby's on right now. He says it sure does. I think you mean about the clutter, or it's uncluttered. Love you too. Don't make me cry. Facebook user, hi. I think that's Carolyn. Maybe. Is that Carolyn? Say yes or no. Mark says yes. Okay. So I like convenience. That's another value. I'm organized, as I said, and I like to make all of our food in advance for grab and go. So it's convenient. I mean, I take a couple hours to do this in advance, and then it's grab and go, and it's really easy to grab food. I don't even have to think about food anymore. Even in the office, I've got my vitamins right here. I've got my lipstick. I've got my stapler. And the night before, I set out my clothes, makeup, and jewelry. So it's so convenient to do all these things. Oh, hi, Joanne. Sorry. It just says, I don't know why I keep saying Facebook user and not your name. It's weird because Mark's on Facebook and it says his name. So hi there. Okay. So connection is another one. So my hubby and I go out on walks every day, except we're not going to for the next couple of weeks, but we will soon. We go out on walks and we connect that way. I go out with friends, we laugh, we have a good time, we talk about our lives, and it's just really important to connect, like Joanne. And anyway, and I also I connect with my fur babies. I pet them all the time, take care of them, take my dog on a walk, and just connection is really important. Oh, you're on YouTube. So Facebook people don't show up as their name. But YouTube, okay, so if you want me to see your name, go on YouTube or Twitter, maybe. I don't know if anybody's on Twitter, let me know. I'd like to see how that shows up. Okay, another one is creativity. That's another value of mine. I like to use my ideas for writing notes for the lives and podcasts and creating graphics. I love to be creative all the time. It's just my favorite thing in the world to just be creative all day long. And so my next one's finances, because the bills need to be paid on time. And I need to renew things and balance bank statements. And I'm really good with money and managing finances. But, you know, I would rather spend time being creative. So when I have to get the finances done, I actually put blocks of time on my calendar and just stick with it and get everything done, because there's a lot. Another thing is personal growth. I love to keep my brain engaged constantly by attending webinars and workshops or reading books, because there's always new information and I always want to grow. So personal growth, that's another good one. I value my alone time. My morning routine, like I said, it's sacred to me. I'm alone, and Mark's doing his too. He usually goes to the gym. I usually work out at home, but it's just this whole routine that we've got, and we're alone, and it's just great. Another one I wrote down is safety. The virus. I don't like germs, and I still don't hang out in groups because I value my safety for my life, and I also stay injury free. I try really hard to stay. I'm very careful now. Usually just willy-nilly just do things really fast, and I end up hitting my head or hurting my knee or getting bruises. So now I try to be a little bit slower, which is really hard for me because I am not a slow person. If you know me, you know that. Values are an important part of self-care. And I wanted to know, did any of mine resonate with you? Every person has their own set of priorities and values. So again, do you live based on your values or someone else's? And so when it comes to values and setting boundaries, I've gone through the struggles, done the research, read the books, and continue to work on myself. And perhaps you'd like to do this work for yourself too. So if you're having issues in this area, or if you need guidance for clearly defining your wants and needs, let's jump on a face-to-face discovery call. Just contact me at focusyourtime.com/coaching and actually set up a discovery call there. And also, I just released my 5-step method for creating and enforcing boundaries called the Beyond Boundaries Blueprint. And it's now available, and you can download it for a limited time for free at focusyourtime.com/blueprint. So anybody else want to make a comment? Oh, I like that. Joanne, if that's still you, she wrote self-growth. Yes, yes. What other values? What values do you guys have? Put them in the chat or the comments. And I'm not seeing anybody from Twitter come in yet, so I don't know if there's anybody watching me there. But anyway, even if you're listening to the replay, come in and write down what your values are. I would love to hear what your values are and if you are aligning with them. So, Joanne says, I value efficiency. I hate wasting time. Oh, me too. Me too. Yeah, that's a really good one. So that's all I've got today. And to Mark, I just want to say I love you. And I'm really emotional today. And I can't believe I'm doing this on a live. But I heard the song this morning and it made me think of you. And I try to sing it, but I'll try. I'll just do one little verse. I'm everything I am because you love me. Sorry, I cracked. But anyway, I heard that this morning and bursted into tears. And I know everything's going to be fine. And everything's going to be okay tomorrow. The surgery's going to go great. We're going to manifest it like you said. Everything's going to be perfect. And I just want you to know how much I love you. And I want everyone to know that you're a wonderful husband. And sorry I'm doing this. But anyway, everything's going to work out. And I will see you guys next week. Be safe. And I'll see you all soon. Bye.